Yo guys, what is up? Patro nga pala. Pinalitan na natin si Winter. Naging si Misty na siya. Andun siya sa labas. Hindi ko alam kung bakit tayo sumunod sa atin. Pero ngayon, gagawin na muna natin yung last remaining missions natin bago tayo mag-proceed sa pinaka coronation ba yun? Tama? Or yung masquerade? Parang party? Tama ba? Coronation?
There is much we ought to tend to if we are to strengthen your Majesty's
Ito,
claim as a true Arisen.
coronation para hindi siya parang party. So, ay. Lumabas na siya.
So the acting chief of Melv was blamed.
Tama. Ang aming baby loves na si Ulrika.
Ploy of the Queen Regent and her ilk to lay claim to the village territory. However, I've heard no report of her capture as of yet. It may well be that she is safe. Perchance, she has fled somewhere outside of Deesa's reach. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty?
Dito naman tayo sa pinakababa.
For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds.
Okay.
But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty?
What say
Might
you?
I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. So pray, slip into the venue through whatever opening presents itself. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in.
Wala tayong mas.
Take care, Your Majesty. There is one other thing.
Meron tayong mas.
Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
Don't
It
worry.
seems you must attend a palace masquerade if you were to meet the one who would falsely claim a title.
Twould seem we even need to visit the palace.
Hail, friend.
Wala.
Have you a spare moment?
Nananahimik kami dito.
I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me
Sino ka?
you're of
Mildred.
trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead.
O ano gagawin namin? Babantayan namin?
Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels.
Uy! Papayaramin tayo.
Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Follow me, if you would.
Puntahan muna natin to, ha. Mukhang hindi na natin kailangan mag-rent ng isang gabi, no? Mukhang may
You've
pag-iistayan tayo.
come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you?
Naiiyak
Would you
talaga
care
ako
to
sa
live
what say
here
yun
in
na
my
yan.
absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
May pag-iistayan tayo.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
You have my support.
Walang damitan man lang. Tulog muna tayo dito.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Di na tayo magbabayad ng 2,000. para sa in. Hindi na tayo mag-check in ng 2,000 gold. Libre na for 1 week daw.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Thank you.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge
Guys,
on?
I want you to meet Misty.
I am attentive and loyal. And
Ang
I
reason
overheard
natin
some of
kaya
the soldiers
nilagay natin
standing
dito
guard
si
outside the palace discussing a
Misty
curious
kasi hindi
rumor.
na nagle-level up
Regarding
yung
the
mga
Queen Regent and an important person,
pawns natin.
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
And napaguhulihan na yung dalawang pawn. Kailangan din natin siyempre mag-level up.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to...
Kala ko sasabihin na naman na ito, what say you?
The foremost hospitality. Much obliged.
Ngayon, suot na natin yung mga kailangan, lalo na yung binigay ni... Ay! Mapapasabi ka na lang talaga ng what say you.
There is one.
You know? Guwapong guwapo.
You want?
Ito ba yun? The Stolen Throne.
Utterly infuriating.
would you mind coming over here?
Ano yun?
Well done.
Bakit nagkaroon dito ng ganyan?
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
Efficiency at its best.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Ano yung lumilipad sa katawan natin? May wisp ba tawag sa ganyan? Wisp.
So, again.
Putang ina, magulat ako. Kala ko inatakay ako ng mga soldier. Ang pangit naman na itsura natin. Di bagay. Parang piling mayaman na tayo. Para atin tayo ng ball.
We have reached our destination. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Sensya na kayo, may iwan muna kayo dyan. Parang si Allard to.
You seem to be rather friendly with Captain Brock. Tis lamentable that the captain of the lake, but there are whispers that he was given this station in reprisal for an unthinking
Ay,
petition.
hindi
he
pala.
made to her
Mali
grace.
pala ako.
Ever since Theseus' faction seized power within the palace, her detractors have found themselves shunted into a corner. If I were you, I'd take care not to be seen currying favor with the good captain. Theseus has eyes everywhere, it seems.
Bakit pa nangingilam ka? Joke lang. Ganda. Parang guild house.
I'd sooner stay out of battle where it possible.
Asan kaya yun?
I only pray my watch
Without
incident.
Ang dami namang gantong damit dito. Pag ito hindi natin nabenta sa ganyang price din, yung 100k, ewan ko na lang. Papasabi na lang talaga ako ng what say you.
What say you?
Sometimes I wonder if I'm classed like Latin.
Nasaan kaya yun? Ay, try nating alisin yung weapon.
I would fain. Such quietude is a blessing.
Just between you and me, my task, 'tis an enigma, forged of stress. So back and forth I go.
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
I've a pressing.
I shan't let anything spoil my...
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
Bakit may bulaklak doon? Kay Wilhelmina ba to?
Well now.
My baby!
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour would be right.
In here.
Ayun, tinulungan na naman tayo ng ating Mamma Mia.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Nawala kaya sila kay Wilhelmina?
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Huh? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Ano yan? May pickle ka, ha?
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who
Oy,
can't
siya yung
handle his
ano.
cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royalty.
False Arisen.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye.
Ooh.
Let's change things up.
Color black. Oy.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check.
Si Disa.
Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go.
You.
I'll do what I can to help you make your escape.
Thank you. Ano kaya magiging reaction niya kung malaman niya tayong totoong Arisen?
I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Ooh.
Can't say I like this.
I like to come here when I need a minute to find someone.
It's quiet as a milk.
Tama ba yung dadaanan natin? Wala po kami kinuha dito. Takbo. Baka mahuli.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you.
Mismo naman agad ako.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Ooh.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure.
Tama ka dyan.
Shall we report this development to Captain Brant?
Tama.
Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You're excited na marinig Captain Brent yung chismis.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim.
Oh my God! Makapagano ka dun.
Well, well.
What do we have here?
He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mentioned. Phasus, was it?
Tama. Lord Phasus.
He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen.
Last one
of all
to.
those who serve the Queen Regent,
Tapos pwede na tayo mag-proceed sa mga main natin. Ay, sa coronation.
I refer to Waldar,
di ko nabasa.
a magistrate. Many a time has Disa demanded Waldor amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit.
Okay, okay.
And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. As a result, he now sits in a cell beneath the palace.
Mukhang pupunta tayong kulungan.
Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee, be cautious. Your Majesty, should you be discovered,
Gaul ki babasa
I will
doon, o
be unable to
Gaul.
lend aught in the way of aid.
I dare not enter the palace. But I would fain escort you to the castle entrance.
Sige. Lagi naman kayo hindi sumasama sa amin. Tingnan nga natin sa map. Yung dungeon na yan. Hindi kita. Mamaya pa siguro pagkakit natin dito.
My legs are as lead.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
CEO.
Perhaps 'tis time we return to our base of
Kailangan
operations
na rin natin
and
siyang
deposit
palitan.
some of our finds.
Kasi mataas na yung level natin. Tapos siya.
We shall
na-stuck
await you
na.
here, Master.
Thank you, EO. Tumunta tayo sa dungeon. Paano di naman dungeon to?
So, you've come. Captain Brandt bade me allow you passage.
Okay. Hindi ko gusto na naman yung sounds. Parang nakakatakot. Wala pa tayong equipped na weapon.
Polish up my gear for the morrow.
Sige, atakin tayo nito.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Hindi tayo na-atake. Ikaw ba yun?
Have you come to release me
Oh,
from
siya nga.
this jail? Who are you?
I am the true Arisen. Kasi pag ruler, hindi siya maniniwala eh. Arisen pwede pa eh.
Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one Arisen has been upended, or Disa's Arisen is false, or
Okay,
you
Disa.
are lying to me.
We have proof.
Have you proof that you are Arisen, as you say?
Sinako?
They say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the
Akala
dragon's
ko,
claw.
ano, sinako na niya si Waldhar.
By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago.
Tagal na nun.
During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be Arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true Arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot.
Outside.
Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be? Oh. Oh, you've no interest in such things? Why, the law is everything to me. 'Tis life itself.
Parang mali na sagot natin.
I believe I can surmise what you came for. And though I am here on false charges, I have no intention of breaking the law to gain my freedom. What is it? Have you come to hear more tales of false Arisens? Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. pretexts.
Pwede nang parang
I can
paguhin yung
devote
sagot
all
natin.
my time to my own interests. And I need not turn my ear to Disa's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell.
Pero papayagan na lang ba hanggang dyan ka na lang?
That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
Find a place with plenty of tomes. Parang may idea tayo saan yan. Ayun na naman yung music na yun, no? Parang inahabol na naman tayo. Wait. Ano ba yung bahay natin? Hoy! Nagpadala ng letter si Ulrika. Buti naman. Fruit wine.
Wait for the new equipment to come in.
Uy! Ang daming binigay, tas wala man lang storage dito.
Shall we get some rest then?
Yes! May sword tayo. Actually, bagay kay EO yung sword na yun.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come.
Napakalakas. Tinoon nyo, lahat tayo level 19 lang. Samantalang si EO na-stuck na siya sa 17.
We've much to be getting on with.
Para may nakita akong ito.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Parang ito yung pulube. Sundan nga natin.
Gather round. Aye, got some coin to spare your humble story. What would you of me? I'll have no trouble.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Tingnan natin kung tama yung hinala ko.
I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen.
Ba't alam mo?
I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were. Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already?
Marami kami niyan dito sa
Oh, just look
bag.
at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind
Daphne.
terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell.
Oh,
It's
di ba?
supposed to let you meet whomever you like.
Tome, di ba? Magic Tome. May connection, di ba?
All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you fared any better?
Ayun na.
Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you ever so much. Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what they look like, you know.
Yun lang. Sad yun.
Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life.
Yan. Dapat yan. Grateful ka sa bawat bagay. Huwag kang magreklamo.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say yes.
Kutos ka sa akin.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime.
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen.
One can never have too many materials. I'll harvest some now.
Kawawa naman yung kumakain dito. Panis na yung kinakain nila.
Arms for the poor.
Ano kaya pwede kausapin
Pray
dito?
grant those less fortunate. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a
Malcolm.
steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
Sure.
Might I propose we seek out new information?
Indeed, you are correct.
Nanakawan ba natin? Huwag na. Uy! Loko to mga pon natin.
We may benefit.
It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
Sa vaults. Sarado.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery. I wonder what it was.
Ilan pa ba mga bata pwede natin pagtanungan dito? Ito.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Shall we report our results?
Ayun lang pala yung mga bata doon.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly.
Okay. Asan? Sabi ni, kasi may entrance sa map eh.
I believe this is the place to which the children
Ay no,
were
may
referred.
butas sa ilalim.
Look there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
What sinira. Bakit na naman tayo samahan ng mga natin? Mga pon, tatapo ko na kayong lahat.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
Anong ginawa dito ni Malcolm na yan?
Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side.
Nothing else for it, I suppose.
Nakakatakot dito. Mamaya may sumulpot. Baka kinukuha nila yung anong yan. Mga meat ng daga, tapos ginagawa nilang siomay. Ito yung gate, may gate kanina. Ito ba yun? Hinihil niya ako, so it means may kalaban dito.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
Ito na yung hinahanap ni Wildfire na ano.
Right you are.
Puro tome. Patikit. Ah, hail. Kala ko hit Malcolm. May narinig ako hindi kaaya-aya.
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above.
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell
Ito
me
na,
if you
dito na
know
siya
of such an individual.
maglalagi.
As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please.
Ganda ng reward
Let's
niya.
investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream.
True enough.
Hoi! How do you do?
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Tara na, okay na. That's it. Hindi kaya alis dito.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have brought them here, I wonder?
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Uy!
I grant you roaring flame.
Eh, putek, si EO pala yun. Ano yun?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Mga ano pala yun, gagamba. Alisin nga natin yung blighted. Tara. Ayoko talaga pag binabuff ako eh.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow and mind the ceiling.
Naught can threaten us if we watch each other's backs.
Hindi na, palabas na tayo dito.
Why must fate be so cruel?
Oh, nandito agad sila.
My days are spent in solemn reflection.
Ngayon, try natin puntahan doon.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Si Wallard.
My body's not forgiven me for last night.
Tingnan natin kung kakagat siya doon sa
Battle is best avoided here.
library na yan. Hindi ko na inaalis muna sa inventory ko yung mga damit kahit mabigat na. Kasi nandito lang naman tayo sa may capital, lalos naglalaro eh. Hindi naman tayo lumalabas ng capital.
We shall remain here.
Ngayon natagpuan natin yung sa slums na yon. We can proceed with our main objective. Napadami lang yung mission natin dahil sa kagustuhan ni Walhart eh. Napaka-arte kasi nun eh. Sana worth na yan para kay Walhart.
Well, have you found
Wal
some
Arap
place
pala.
I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed.
Natuwa ka, no?
Curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own.
Tara.
Come along.
Patrap pa. Alam mo, bagal mo eh. Ayaw nun, libre lakad ka na.
Guide me outside.
Tara. Oh, maglakad ah.
Guide me outside, then.
Gagi, akala ko namatay. Paano ba maglakad? Nakaka-bad trip. Alam mo ba nakatalikod pa yung mga guard?
This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay
Arte mo,
this debt
kailangan
I
buhatin ka pa. Ayaw mo maglakad.
Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me
Thank you,
if
thank
you've
you.
the time or
Wallard.
inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
Now
We
let's
ought to bring
report
word of this
back
to
to
Captain Grant.
Captain Brandt. Turo mo si Misty, nagmamadali. Kanina hindi mo nga malokit yung mga bata. Yung mga sinasabi mo eh. Nag-open ka lang ng chest eh, ha?
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
We have arrived.
Uy! Himala! Andito agad si Captain
There is
Brandt.
much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As a true arisen, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell.
Pakawalan
The
namin
man's
si Waldhar.
dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might have knowledge that could benefit you on your travels. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Pag-isipan muna namin. Dedak lang. Solve na natin. Hindi naman natin yan.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
7,000 gold.
An achievement to be proud of.
'Tis vital that we rest and regain our strength
Uy.
before moving on.
Boy, bayad utang boy.
Hoi, friend! Having any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you.
Go ahead.
Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my
Kaso ano ba
heart
yung gusto mo?
desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be willed
Hindi ka
about as
servant,
she
puppet
pleases.
ka daw.
'Tis something I obtained of my own will. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me for making you wait for it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other, though I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
Goodbye, Ben.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not
Ang
a
dami
burden
naman natin
upon
ganun
her.
damit.
Indeed, you are correct.
Ano yan?
A crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
We have reached our destination.
Ang gagawin ko kay Captain Brand. Anyway, hanggang dito na lang. Peace out.